also called boba or boba tea, has become super popular all over the world. According to Allied Market Research, the bubble tea market is shown to reach 4.3 billion USD by 2027. What started as a fun drink in Asia is now a big hit in many different countries. People love to mix of cold tea, sweet flavors, a bit of caffeine, and those chewy tapioca balls that make it fun to drink. Its success shows how new ideas and sharing between cultures can lead to something everyone enjoys.
Even though people still argue about where it came from, most agree it began in Taiwan. Liu Hanjie, who owned a tea shop named Chunshui Tang, was one of the first to serve tea cold, which was a fresh idea at that time. The famous tapioca pearls came later and really helped bubble tea stand out. One story says, Liu Xiuhui, someone who worked with Liu, thought of adding tapioca pudding to tea, which ended up being a big hit. Another version says, Tu Zhonghe, who ran another tea shop named Hanling Tea Shop, saw what tapioca balls at a local market and decided to try them in tea. No one knows for sure who did it first, but both ideas helped make bubble tea what it is today. Hanling Tea Room and Chunshui Tang both claimed they were the first to come up with bubble tea, and they even took each other to court in Taiwan over it. After about 10 years of going back and forth, the court finally said that the bubble tea is just a new kind of drink and not something you can get a patent for. So, in the end, neither one got the rights to it. But actually, because neither of them ever locked down a patent or trademark, bubble tea was able to spread freely. And now, it's known as one of the most famous drinks in all of Taiwan. Therefore, no matter who came up with it, bubble tea has taken off in a big way. You can now find shops in cities all around the world. Some started in Asia and opened stores overseas.
Preparing tapioca pearls or boba. Tapioca pearls are boiled in water until they become soft and chewy, then soaked in sugar syrup or honey to add sweetness and flavor. Brewing the tea. The base tea, usually black tea, green tea, or oolong tea, is brewed and then cooled. Some variations use fruit juices or coffee as the base instead of tea. Mixing the drink. The tea is mixed with milk or a non-dairy creamer for milk tea, or with fruit syrups for fruit-flavored option. Sweeteners like sugar or honey are added based on preference. Adding ice and shaking. The drink is combined with ice and shaken, traditionally by hand or in a shaker machine, to create a smooth, flavorful blend. Assembling the bubble tea. The cooked tapioca pearls are added to the bottom of a cup, followed by the shaken tea mixture. Additional toppings like jelly, popping boba, or pudding can be added. Serving. The drink is served in a transparent cup with a white straw, allowing you to sip both the drink and the tapioca pearls with toppings.
Hi Chloe, have you had bubble tea before?
Yes.
Yeah, and how popular is bubble tea in your home country? Do you see shops often?
Yes, we have quite a few shops by my house and by my university.
I see. Then what do you think makes bubble tea different from other drinks like coffee or soda?
I think bubble bubble tea has more variety when it comes to flavors, and it's a little bit less bitter than coffee, so it might have like a larger audience of people who enjoy it, and it seems healthier than soda.
Thank you. Then, do you think the trend of bubble tea will last long or just temporary?
I think it will be a long-term trend because of its variety, so it's able to cater to like the tastes of different cultures and countries.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Hi, Francis. Have you had bubble tea before?
Yes, I have multiple times.
I see. How popular is bubble tea in your home country? Do you see shops often?
I think it's gotten more popular over the past 5 or so years. Shops are starting to pop up a bit more. Before then, I can't remember it being that popular, but nowadays, there's a few shops about.
Yeah. And why do you think bubble tea has become so popular worldwide?
I think it's partly to do potentially with just like social media. It's become like a trendy thing on social media. It's become cool, and also the amount of variety that there is with flavors and toppings and stuff like that. It kind of it's very easy for a lot of people to enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, great answer. Then do you think the trend of bubble tea will last long, just temporary?
I think it's going to last a long time. I think it's got that staying power. I think there's constantly new stuff coming in, you know, new flavors, new ideas. So I think it's going to be around for a very long time.
Thank you so much for your answer. Thank you. Hi, John. Have you had bubble tea before?
Never tried it, no. I've seen it in some shops, but never tried it, no.
I see. But like, how popular is bubble tea in your home country? Do you see shops often?
I think it became like a thing through like social media, especially like from seeing it in the US. But I don't think it was too often you see it. It's like some specific shops that kind of are commercializing it in a way, but it's very. I haven't seen it too much now.
Okay, no problem. Like progressively.
Yeah.
And yeah. But like, have you seen that becomes more common in your country over the year?
I would say the past year. Like it was basically like it became more a thing in the US, I guess. Like maybe early this year, maybe like right before I went here for an exchange semester, and then it like I don't think I've like catched on very well, like like a big way, but it's definitely like you can see some small shops and stuff sell it.
I see. All right, last questions. Do you think bubble tea connects people from different cultures? Why?
It's hard to say actually. I feel like to me, I didn't even realize that it was like from Taiwan and it was for like an Asian thing. I thought it was like something that originated from California or something. That was kind of like where I've seen it like through like social media. But yeah, sure. Well, now that I know that it's Asian, it's fun to get like the feeling that you get a little bit more connected to like whatever culture is over here, I guess. That's cool.
All right. Thank you for answering. Hi, Garden. Have you had bubble tea before?
Yes, of course, in China and also in Hong Kong. And I also know in many Hong Kong's restaurants, they will always have bubble tea and they call that Dong Lai Cha, something like that. It's kind of easy. Yeah.
Then how popular is bubble tea in your home country? Do you see shop often?
Okay, actually I'm a mainlander and I would say the bubble tea goes viral in mainland, especially it has many brands and even shops. You can see nearly many like bubble tea shops everywhere in mainland, and like Xicha, I don't know, has many brands. Yeah.
So do you see bubble tea as just a drink or is it just part of bigger trend lifestyle?
Yeah, I think especially for young people, they really like drink bubble tea, and also like I consider this can be like a tendency or even a fashion, especially in young people because it tastes really nice. And everybody loves it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So have you seen bubble tea shops become more common in the country over the year?
Yeah, of course, and especially because I major in business, I saw many historic markets. And the stocks of bubble tea always is really nice and many brands of it.
Okay, thank you for answering.
What makes bubble tea different from other drinks is first about the customizability. How much you can change it to fit your taste. You can pick different teas, flavors, how sweet it is, and what kind of boba you want. Like ones made from taro, coconut, or brown sugar. That's a big reason why people keep coming back for more. Secondly, it's about its unique texture and experience. Drinking bubble tea is an interactive experience because you sip while chewing the pearls or other toppings. This combination of drinking and eating is rare and part of its charm. The iconic white straw allows for sipping toppings, which adds a playful, tactile element to the drink. Additionally, it's visually appealing. The aesthetic of bubble tea is often visually striking, with layered colors, swirling milk, and visible pearls or toppings, making it Instagram-worthy. The clear cups showcase the drink's contents, enhancing its appeal compared to opaque drinks. Bubble tea isn't just something to drink, it's become a big part of what brings people together around the world. What started as a simple idea in Taiwan has turned into something much bigger. Especially for younger people, it's about sharing fun moments, meeting others, and feeling like you're part of something. Just like food, such as rice, soy sauce, or sushi, bubble tea has gone way beyond its roots. Now, it's a worldwide favorite and a cool part of today's food culture. Whenever you are sipping a classic pearls milk tea in Taipei or trying something different in avocado boba in Los Angeles, bubble tea helps people feel connected no matter where they are. But it's not just about the flavor. Bubble tea also shares stories and brings people from different places together. For those who moved away from home, it can feel warm and familiar. For others, it opens the door to learning about new cultures. In the end, bubble tea is more than a drink. It's a fun and special way people connect with each other around the world.
During COVID-19, the bubble tea industry hit some bumps in the road. Governments had to shut down restaurants, farms and factories to keep people safe and keep distance between them. This caused problems in both getting supplies and serving customers. Farms and tea shops couldn't run normally because there weren't enough workers and fewer people were going out for drinks. According to the Indian Tea Association in 2020, tea prices went up by 25% to 40% on average during the lockdown. Because tea growing places couldn't produce as much, there were also problems moving products around, which made things worse. On top of that, import and export rules got a lot stricter, making it harder to get what was needed to make the drinks. For example, black and green tea ingredients usually come from India, but with all the new rules during the pandemic, companies couldn't get what they needed to meet demand. Fortunately, after pandemic, the bubble tea market started growing fast. In 2024, it was worth about 2.63 billion, and is expected to go up even more to 2.83 billion in 2025 and all the way to 4.78 billion by 2032. That's a solid growth rate of 7.81% each year. Right now, Asia Pacific is leading the way, with around 43.35% of the market in 2024. A few other things have helped bubble tea grow too, like food tourism and of course the power of social media. In addition, younger people, especially Generation Z, have played a big role in making the drink more popular. These trends have helped it gain fans all over the world. One of the big names helping bubble tea grow around the world is Share Tea. They've been making tasty drinks since 1992, using hand-picked ingredients to keep their customer coming back. In the US, They have already opened over 150 stores, and they've got more than 400 shops in total across the globe. Their menu is packed with all kinds of drinks and fresh flavors, so fans always have lots of options to choose from. Another popular brand is Gongcha, which has been known for its high-quality tea, bubble tea, and coffee since launching in 2006. This Taiwanese brand now runs about 1,800 stores in 20 different countries. The name Gongcha means tribute tea for the emperor, and you can really taste that ideas in their drinks, which is smooth, rich, and just sweet enough. And in Tiger Sugar, it's all about getting things just right. They take their time about 8 hours to cook their tapioca pearls and syrup, so everything tastes the best it can. Known around the world for their award-winning bubble tea, their goal is to make drinks that not only taste amazing, but also look great. One thing that really stands out is their famous tiger stripes, which swirl through each drink and help tell their brand story, while also making the tea look and taste awesome. The first health concerns is about its high sugar content. Bubble tea is often criticized for its high sugar levels, which can contribute to obesity, diabetes, and other health issues. Sweetened tea, syrups, and tapioca pearls are calorie heavy. The second health concern is about nutritional value. The drink is considered more of a dessert than a healthy beverage as it lacks significant nutritional benefits. The third health concern is the additive and artificial ingredients. Some versions use artificial flavors, preservatives, and powdered creamers that may contain trans fats and other unhealthy components. The first environmental criticism is about the plastic waste. The use of single-use plastic cups leads and wide straws contribute to environmental pollution. Despite some efforts to introduce biodegradable alternatives, waste remains a significant issue. The second environmental criticism is about the packaging overuse. Bubble tea shops often focus on aesthetic packaging, which can lead to excessive waste. The first economic and business challenges is high competition. The bubble tea market is oversaturated in many regions, making it difficult for smaller shops to thrive. The second economic and business challenges is the cost of ingredients. Quality ingredients like fresh tea, tapioca pearls, and syrups can be expensive, impacting profit margins. The third economic and business challenges is supply chain issue. As bubble tea shops rely on tapioca pearls and other specific ingredients, disruptions in supply chains can lead to shortage and increased cost.
To sum it all up, bubble tea started out as a simple drink from Taiwan, but now it's become a worldwide hit. Its fun mix of flavors, trim pearls, and the ways people enjoy it together has turned it into something way more than just a drink. It's a part of culture that brings people closer. Still, as it keeps getting more popular, the bubble tea world has some stuff to figure out, like how to deal with health concerns, waste, and too many stores popping up everywhere. These are things the industry will need to work on over time. In the end, bubble tea shows us how food and drinks can help people connect, mixing old traditionals with new ideas. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy learning more about bubble tea and how it became such a big deal around the world.